So the dreaded renters' rights bill is being given the Royal Assent, which means good news for the renters, right? Is that what they've been selling it to us as? I would like to ask all the renters in a few months' time, once it's fully in force, how it's helped them. But anyway, that's the politics of it. We all know there is no real reason for these things to be put into place for the benefit of the ordinary public. The onslaught on the landlords continues. Thank you, our new Chancellor, following in the footsteps of George Osborne in 2016, who started this onslaught by taking away just basic calculation of mortgage interest. Like any other business, we are no longer treated as a business. So what does RRB do for the landlords? Nothing good, I must say, in simple terms. Although there's no dates set yet, but the Section 21 will be abolished, which is one way to evict a tenant, which I must add, most good landlords do not evict people using Section 21s unless it's absolute dire straits. So which means good landlords will lose an opportunity or a method to get rid of troubled tenants. Generation rent and crisis, they don't fight for the rights of the tenants. Landlords are not their enemy. The enemy is the corporates who have been hiking the tenant rents. And the reason the rents go up is because the corporates control the PRS now, not ordinary landlords who have 2 or 4 or 6 properties, and a lot of us just have 1 or 2 properties. So the point being, landlords do not control the rental market or the rents. They are controlled and set by the big corporates and the banks and the BlackRocks of the world, who own thousands and thousands of properties in pretty much up and down the country at the moment. So Rachel Reeves, George Osborne, and all the in-between chancellors who are working on behalf of the big corporates have brought in the policies which their masters have told them to implement. And unfortunately, we are living in a world where small voices don't count. All businesses will be owned by big corporates. Mark my words, this is the world we are heading into. All small businesses, not just landlords in the PRS, are being targeted. So landlords are selling because of all this onslaught. People who've got 1 or 2 properties don't want to live in this market where the costs are so high that it does not make business sense anymore. And who's buying those houses that the landlords are selling? I certainly don't think they're first-time buyers or individuals who want to live in the houses. I know loads and loads of big corporates who are buying portfolios of houses, who want to buy 50,000 houses in a town. So those are the kind of customers who are buying out England and buying out the properties that you and I own. So watch out for that. In a few years' time, the PRS sector will look very different. This RRB is not going to be for anyone's benefit. Everyone will lose. Landlords, tenants, and the only beneficiaries will be the big corporates, who will end up buying loads and loads of houses for their future growth. And they've got enough wealth to last a few generations anyway. So hey, thank you, Rachel Reeves, the Queen of Halloween.